So today we are going to be talking about self-trust, which is the only way that you are going to successfully manifest anything, is when you truly trust yourself. So let's get into it. So you can only get to where you want to go when you trust yourself. When you get clear on what it is that you want, you must live from the place of already having said manifestation. When we talk about being a vibrational match and embodiment for what you want and living as if, most people don't make it to the end because they don't trust themselves, which trickles into why you jump from all of these different manifestation techniques and now you're in hustle manifestation era, which is not it. You are trying to do all of these different techniques, 369, writing, journaling, you're doing all of the things, but you still don't have your manifestation because internally you still do not trust yourself. I'm going to get into the details of why you don't trust yourself and why it's important to trust yourself in order to manifest successfully. So, how you get in alignment with your abundance is by first cultivating an identity and self-concept that you believe in and that aligns with your highest timeline. You can't be trying to manifest 10K on TikTok, but you think of yourself as uninteresting and you come up with an idea and you don't execute it because you don't think your content is good enough and you just have all these limitations. You can't try to manifest something and still walk in the absence of it and still walk with the doubt, that still be wavering between if you believe that it can happen, if you believe that it can't. And the only reason why you believe that it can't is because you don't trust yourself to really bring it forth. You are trying to put all of your trust and your faith and your energy within the divine. And yes, you have to put your faith and your trust and your energy within the divine, but you are working in partnership with the divine. I heard my good sis say this in one of her manifestation videos, that you are creating a contract. Manifestation is about you creating a contract. And her YouTube is She Who Whispers. I think it's like an underscore in there somewhere. But yeah, so manifestation is you creating a contract with the divine and you meeting the divine halfway. You are in partnership with the divine when you are manifesting. It's not just about you hoping, wishing, and praying and thinking that God is going to do all the work. God lives within you. God gave you this physical vessel to manifest things in this physical reality, literally. So, yeah. So, I'm going to share with you some inner work that I do with my clients from my Manifestation Alchemy workbook surrounding self-concept and identity work. And this is going to help you unlock the most potent version of yourself and help you uncover your limiting beliefs. So, the one question that I want you to answer for yourself is, what are the reoccurring thoughts or stories I tell myself about what I can or cannot do? Where did these beliefs originate and how do they impact my actions and choices? So the reoccurring thoughts and stories that you tell yourself is what's shaping your reality and impacting it is what's impacting your actions in all areas of your life. The stories and the thoughts that you are telling yourself, how you see yourself, how you view yourself, the things that you think that you could get easy, the things that you feel like are hard to get, these things are shaping your reality and they are dictating how you move. And whether you are constantly falling out of relationships, not feeling aligned with your dreams, or actively journaling and reflecting but still not manifesting what you want, your thoughts and your stories are it's like either the blockage or the pathway that is either preventing you or guiding you to getting to where you want to be. So yeah, whether you're constantly falling out of relationships, not feeling aligned to your dreams, or actively journaling and reflecting but still not manifesting what you want, you are creating your own reality. and you can rewrite that story at any time, and you can begin to affirm a new life for yourself that you can maintain without falling back into limiting beliefs and doubts and into a lack mindset, and also just sabotaging your success. Because you don't realize that the things that you are telling yourself are what can be sabotaging your success. It's not that your work is shitty. It's not that your creations are some shit. It's not that you're not doing the right things. It's not that you're not working hard enough. It's just that your mindset is not aligned to where you want to go, and therefore that is affecting your actions. So I have a free affirmation bundle in my bio that you can use to start to rewire your brain and rewire your subconscious and start to align your thoughts and your mindset with the lifestyle that you want to have, and start to cultivate actions that align with that. So, number 2, always go with the highest intuitive feeling. This is where being and knowing what to do next will come in and cultivate the true trust within. Okay. Your highest intuitive feeling is always telling you the best step to take, and it's up to you to actually listen to your own inner guidance. That will be the best advice that you can take because that would be the best advice that you could take because only you know what your truest desires is, and following that feeling is what builds trust, because you'll start to have credibility with yourself. And it's important that you get clear on what your true desires are. And this was something that I spoke about in my last video, being clear with your manifestations. You cannot be hella vague and then wonder why you are not getting what it is that you want. You have to be clear on what your true desires are, and your true desires that are coming from your soul, not coming from just how much money you want to make. Because when you get in alignment with your true desires, with your true gifts and your passions, and you start living from that place, your wealth will be infinite. There isn't going to be like, oh, I want to make $100,000. Like, okay, that's cool, but like, who are you? What do you really want out of life? What is going to fulfill you out of life? And once you get clear on that, then that is when you can clearly manifest and have a clear funnel for it to go through, instead of just being so vague, like, oh, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Like, that's not enough, okay? You have to be very specific and clear with spirit. So, yes, your highest intuitive feeling and following that will be the best advice that you could take. Not from asking whoever you think gives the best advice or whatever. Like, even if you come to me, I always said this, even like before I started doing this type of work, when I was like in fucking high school, I would always say, like, when people come to me, all I'm doing is helping you align with what you already want to do. All I'm doing is advising you on what you already want to do. I'm not telling you my perspective from my life based upon my shit, what you should do in your life, because only you know the answer, and all I do is guide you to finding that answer and guide you to being an embodiment of that for yourself, period. So yes, following that feeling is what builds trust, because you will start to have credibility with yourself. Every time you feel an urge to create and you decide to do something else because of fear and or perceived limitation, you lose credibility within yourself. When you have an intuitive feeling that you should stay in and have a self-care night, but you decide to go out with your friends because of people pleasing and stuff like that, you lose credibility with yourself, because your intuition and your body and your highest intuitive feeling is telling you what to do, and it's telling you something that is going to benefit you for the long run, but you are deciding to go a different way because of a blockage there. And what we're doing is we are getting rid of that blockage. We are identifying it first, and then we are getting rid of it so that you can clearly get to where you want to go. Yeah. Yeah, and when you, back to the example of like, if you wanted to do self-care and then like you end up helping somebody out, or like end up driving somebody somewhere because of people pleasing, now you are backed up on your rest. Now you are feeling more drained than you were before, and now you have to basically just live with that, and your soul does not like that. You should not be betraying yourself for any other person. You don't need to betray your own soul for any other being. Listen to yourself, listen to your body, understand how it's communicating with you. So yes, you lose credibility within yourself when you do that. So when you go to manifest or affirm, you have more resistance and more blockages towards these manifestations and these affirmations, because you are constantly doing the opposite of what your intuition is telling you. So now when it's time to embody being the manifestation and walking within your affirmations, it's like, oh, how do I do this? What do I do? What steps do I take next for my manifestation? I don't believe the affirmation. You don't believe the affirmation because you don't trust yourself. You don't believe that everything works out for you because you do not trust yourself, because you do not believe that for yourself. And the decisions that you make will allow you to cultivate that trust. Okay, I said that enough times. Okay. So your intuition, so your intuition is never asking. It is always telling, and it is always informing. It is a guide. It's never asking you, hey, do you want to really go full in on your business, or do you want to just stay in fear? Like, it's not asking you a question. It's telling you, hey, this is going to be the best decision that you make, and you have to make that decision regardless of if you are feeling scared or if you are feeling fear or resistance, when you know that by you doing this, it is going to benefit you in the long run. And that is what your intuition is for. It's a guide. How to know what your highest intuitive feeling feels like is asking yourself, what will make me feel best in the long run, in the long term? Your intuition isn't just serving you for a quick little pleasures. Isn't just serving you for quick little pleasures right now. It's not just serving you for like your guilty pleasures and like your cheat meals and stuff like that. It's not just serving you for that. It's serving you for the longevity of your abundance and the longevity of your vitality and your health. Okay. It's always serving and looking out for the future you. And the question is, are you looking out for the future you? Are you making decisions that the highest version of yourself would make? And if you're not, why? And it's time to uncover those things so that you can truly get in alignment to what you want. Because 9 times out of 10, you have all of the attributes, you have all of the qualities. You are probably overqualified for what you are even trying to manifest. You are probably trying to manifest something so small, but you have all these blocks and limitations that it just seems like this big old thing. And once you get rid of those limitations, once you work on those mental and emotional bodies that are blocking you from getting to where you want to be, baby, the journey is going to be one of much ease and much flow. Your life is going to transform into a life of ease and flow. Your life will be switched on to easy mode, period. So that was the message. So you can grab my manifestation alchemy workbook and my free affirmation bundle in my description down below. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.